Netflix is 9% down today, but this hasn't surprised any of you, as you have watched my previous video. You knew that we were expecting lower prices. Well, with the newly available data, we can identify more precise expectations for the structure that is to develop. So by the end of this video, you will know a couple of restricted paths that we expect to develop in the case of the currently ongoing correction, as well as the target range we can expect Netflix to bottom in, as well as the relevant levels of resistance that this stock needs to break to indicate the possibility of an earlier reversal. Welcome to the trade setup. So in the case of Netflix, there is no big secret, there is no difficult pattern really. We are looking at what could be either a large wave 3 top, in which case we would expect a pretty substantial wave 4 correction, and the levels of support for such a pattern would span between $40 down to about $10. Yes, I know that can seem quite a lot, and I don't necessarily expect Netflix to reach those levels, but I do expect it to reach at the very least the yellow area of support in the interpretation, where this would instead be a wave 1 up. It would now be developing a wave 2, reaching at the very least $60. That is the minimum expectation I have for this overall decline that we are currently watching. Now, going into the internal structure, I am looking at 3 waves down to be information, where we actually have a couple of options. Realistically, I could still track this to develop a 5-wave pattern down, in which case the initial low could form sooner than $60, but that would also imply that we would be tracking a larger correction, an ABC pattern, where in the end it will likely push to even deeper levels than what we would expect in the scenario where this would only build a 3-wave pattern down, a more direct ABC. Both are very realistic possibilities, very realistic outcomes. One thing to notice, if this is to build indeed a 5-wave pattern down, instead of tracking a 5-wave move within this yellow wave C, as I currently am, I would then track a 3-wave pattern within a wave 5. Why am I looking for a 3-wave pattern within the wave 5? Well, as we have been previously tracking, this move up pushed past the levels of resistance relevant for a wave 4 within the idea of an impulse. They actually pushed past the levels of resistance for the levels of resistance we would track even for a diagonal within a wave 4, but only briefly, even beyond the 61.8% retracement. So the idea of an impulse, a highly unlikely outcome. So we should know, but this is actually very positive for us, because we can then know that if we get only 3 waves down within this decline, we cannot have a wave C, and it would most likely be the case that we have 5 waves down in a leading diagonal, a wave A, and we would need to track a larger ABC pattern before we would have the high confidence that we will see a reversal to new highs. And to be clear, long term, I'm quite bullish on Netflix. I am looking for a potentially quite strong wave 3 to develop. I expect it to push to overwhelmingly high levels, where the ideal target is the 138.2% extension of the wave 1. Now, I cannot provide to you the exact target because we don't have the bottom within the wave 2, which is necessary, but let's say the wave 2 bottoms at the 38.2% retracement. The ideal target for Netflix would sit right about $1,000, yeah, nearly $1,100. So from about $60 to that level, that is about a near 20x move. That is a lot to handle, and it's not going to be a straight line. It will certainly develop an internal structure that will also be containing internal corrections, and the pattern that I will be tracking for that move up will be also a 5-wave structure, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It could be expected to span several years, but it would also be still quite promising, especially if we can buy at extremely discounted levels. Now, with all of that said, let's move into the internal structure, because right now we don't have a bottom in. That is probably the least likely outcome, and I'm tracking a pretty clear structure, fortunately, where within this wave C I am looking as always for a 5-wave pattern. And here I actually have a couple of options, which makes it all the more interesting, but primarily I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the big picture count, and in the previous video I have shared with you that we would only focus on the internal wave tree, as at that point it was overwhelmingly clear it was not complete. So I provided some levels of resistance to watch out for. The correction, the wave 4, has pushed perfectly into the 38.2% retracement, and exactly from that point, which is by the way the ideal target for the wave 4, 3-wave correction into it, but from that point we are looking at a pretty serious decline to have already formed. And the question that now sits on my mind is whether this structure is true. Whether we have this as a 1, 2, and then this as an internal wave tree, where within it we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. A very realistic possibility, something I am certainly considering and would allow pretty strong extensions to even lower prices. But I also have to ask myself whether this latest extension, this latest push lower, wouldn't be the wave 5 of the entire wave tree, right? The wave tree of the wave C, in which case the wave 2 would have topped here instead. This would have still been the wave 3 bottom, this would still be the wave 4 top, but in this case, only one additional low is expected within this wave 5. Once this wave 5 is complete, we would have the larger wave 3 complete, we would be able to look for the larger wave 4 correction, and the 5th wave to take it to even lower prices. Now the unfortunate part about this is that I cannot give you a definitive answer at this point. I am honestly quite split between these two interpretations. I probably prefer the scenario where the wave 3 would be very close to forming a bottom, the wave 3 of the wave C, after which we expect only one additional correction and one additional low to complete the larger wave C for Netflix. This is my personal preference, but I will of course look for evidence and consider both possibilities as the structure further develops. Now, in this wave 5 down, what I'm focusing on is identifying a 5-wave pattern for this yellow wave 5. I need to do this to have a stronger case for the possibility of a bottom within the large wave 3, to be able to look for the large wave 4 correction, right? Until this happens, I will have to track internal levels of resistance and still consider it possible for this structure to extend decently further down the line. So primarily what I would track is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. At this point, I have no evidence that the wave 3 itself would have a bottom in, right? But what I can do is look for the ideal target, as this should provide me useful information on whether it can have a decent likelihood of being complete. That is the 138.2% extension of the wave 1, and it has already been achieved. It has in fact pushed the 161.8% extension, quite easily being able to mark the potential bottom for the wave 3. What is there to do next? We look for the levels of resistance for an internal correction within this wave 4, in which case I'm looking up to the 50% retracement. That sits at $69.73, and unless we manage to get a sustained break above this level, we have to be prepared with high likelihood that we will see extensions further down the line, that we will get one additional low within the wave 5 of the wave 5 of the wave 3. A few key things to notice here. This wave 4 correction would be generally expected to build a correction similar in proportions with what has formed within this as a wave 2. Primarily, I would consider this to have taken from the 14th of July all the way up to yesterday, the 16th of July. So generally a couple of days before I would expect to have the top within the wave 4, before I would expect for the 5th wave to have already started. In relation to this, if it pushes directly lower, I will have to consider internal extensions, which would remain a possibility. It's not too rarely the case, especially with such gaps, that there is a small hidden 1-2 setup here. Then this would have been a wave 3 indeed, but not the larger wave 3. No, it would need a 4th and a 5th, and only then will we be able to really start tracking the actual wave 4. I cannot know if this is to be the case here, but it is something that I'm considering. Now, if the levels of resistance for the yellow wave 4 get broken, the 50% retracement, and that must be in a sustained manner, I can actually maybe even trust the possibility of the wave 3 having a bottom in. That is a possible outcome, and while I do not prefer the interpretation for it, if the evidence shows up, it breaks the levels of resistance, I will have to look for the larger correction within the wave 4 to be the next most likely outcome. Again, I cannot know at this point whether it will succeed in building this or not, but this is what I'm tracking, this is what I'm considering. So the next levels of resistance to watch, if that happens, extend all the way up to the 50% retracement of the entire wave 3 down, $78.50, perfectly in line with the top of this wave 4. We also have some very nicely lined up structural resistance at the 38.2% retracement, yeah, right here, which is the ideal target for the wave 4. Now, at this point in time, I will repeat myself, I cannot know how this will end up playing out, but these are the most important levels to watch. And before we end this video, to deliver on my promise, the target that I'm tracking for this correction, the bottom of the wave 2, well, that is the 100% extension of the wave A. That is the ideal target for the wave C, and that sits at $61. Almost perfectly in line with the 38.2% retracement, which sits at $60 instead. And we also have a bit of structural support in this region, yeah, the bottom before this last push to the upside. And this is about what we can extract from the currently available data for this stock, but if you want even more from me, you can check out the Patreon. And for now, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed the content and want to support it directly, check out the channel membership, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.